Hey guys, this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at Figma SP-069 Ant-Mage from Dota 2. I'm actually quite surprised that Max Factory is attacking the US market this hard. Dota is definitely one of the biggest game, and League of Legends, they're doing it as well for Yasuo. I don't think Dota and League of Legends is as big in Japan, and do let me know in the comments, but I believe they recently opened a server for Japan for League of Legends, and I'm not sure how big the community is for Dota 2 in Japan. So yeah, this is definitely like for US market, and it's really cool. I like it. I used to play a lot of Dota when I was in high school, but not so much Dota 2 though, because I just didn't like the art. So I ended up playing League of Legends a little bit more. Here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. This Ant-Mage is all cool and that, but I still prefer Illidan, and this one is from Heroes of the Storm. I don't know, maybe one day they can do my favorite Blade Master or whatever, but for now I'm only gonna get Ant-Mage. And that's not wasting any more time, and bust this thing open and see what we got. So here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and to be honest, I feel like the figure is a little bit pricey for the amount of stuff he came with. Maybe I'm just not that big of a fan for this design of Ant-Mage, but anyways, let's just check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and it is really straightforward. This is probably going to be a really short review, since this guy is exactly Ant-Mage from Dota 2, so if you're a really big fan of Dota 2, you're going to love the figure. He looks really good. Beautiful paintwork, beautiful sculpt, as expected from Max Factory, and let's check out the articulation and see what we got. Alright, so for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, but he can't really look down, and the arms is on a ball joint. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a bicep swivel, unlike the NECA Illidan I have over here. It does have a bicep swivel. Bicep swivel, I feel like it's really important when you're posing with a twin blade, which we're gonna like find out later. But now he has like an ab crunch, like it bends around this much and goes backward around that much, and it kind of hides the gap, but I don't know why the gap is there though, but I'm pretty sure they have their reasons. And I forgot to mention about the bicep curl. It curls that much, and the wrist is just on a ball joint. If you're familiar with Figma, you know what it is. And yeah, the lower body, these things are actually on a Figma joint, so you can move that out of the way. And these are actually on a softer material, so he can kind of like move. But I don't think he can kick too well. Just the way they design a character, he looks kind of short anyways, right? Like he can't really do a good kick. The proportion is actually kind of weird. He has like longer arm, but it's understandable because he has to use a twin blade. That's his primary weapon. And we do have a toe hinge over here. And I think that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories. Alright, so for the accessories, this guy practically came with nothing. He came with 2 pairs of hands and the weapons, and these are the display open hands, and they look really nice, and it's pretty standard nowadays, so it's just like giving us nothing. Alright, so next up, he came with a pair of weapon or accessories holding hands, and again, these are really standard, and I have him holding the Excalibur from Kirito, and that looks pretty nice. Alright, so finally we have the signature weapon, the mana draining twin blades, and they look amazing. And this guy has grown on me, because I've said it at least like 3 times that I prefer Illidan, but the more I look at it, the more I like the figure. Like, it looks amazing. And one thing to note is that these twin blades are actually glued onto the hand. I think it's a pretty good idea, because I don't think you can hold it too well if these are not glued on. So you can't really remove this from his hand. That is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, when is Ant-Mage seen without his blade anyways, right? So I guess I'm okay with that. And let's jump straight into size comparison and see what we got. Alright, so first off, we have Illidan from NECA. Again, amazing figure. If you guys haven't checked out the Heroes of Storm line from NECA, you should. They are really nice, and they are relatively cheap for what you're getting. Like, the value is really good. They have good plastic, good paintwork. I don't know how they're doing it with like $25 price point. Like, it's amazing. One of the few domestic figures I get. Yeah. That's cool. Alright, so next up we have some Naruto SH figures, and Ant-Mage is relatively small. I wish the line could be a little bit bigger, because I imagine like those heroes to be a little big, but there's nothing we can do about it. They're in their own scale. And next up we have Captain America, Iron Man, Ultraman, and Vader from Star Wars, and that looks pretty good. He is really small though, like as you guys can see. So next up we have some Dragon Ball figures, and at least he is taller than Trunks. Again, we don't know how big Dota figures are supposed to be, so I'm just guessing they're in their own scale. And next up, I have my two favorite Kamen Rider figures, and they look pretty good together. Alright, so finally we have some more Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, this guy is definitely sufficient if you're just like a casual fan. You play Dota 2 and you have never gotten a figure before, this is gonna be amazing for you. But for a veteran collector like me, this guy is a little bit lacking on the accessories, and the articulation could be a little bit better. But then again, I'm pretty sure this is the way Max Factory is trying to engage new customers, or just open up to new fans. They're making Dota 2. Maybe people who don't buy figures on a regular basis will buy it just because it's Ant-Mage, and probably the only Ant-Mage out there. Do let me know if there's other ones, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. But yeah, overall I still think it's pretty decent. It gets the job done. Like, this is exactly what Ant-Mage looks like in a game anyways, right? So you don't really need anything else. Yeah, I think that's it from me, and do let me know in the comments what you think about the figures and Dota 2 in general. I have been very busy with my personal life, with work and everything. I have like 5 more figures to review, and I have more coming this week. I have Vegeta, I have Whis, I have Kamen Rider Cyclone Joker. I have all kinds of stuff to review. I just don't have the time at the moment. So I hope you guys can be patient. This is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.